What?
Got a Roddy date, told us all go. Bought a ticket. I don't got a minute, but it I never been, I do not fold. They was on the Chevy, they was all go. Bought a ticket. I ain't got a minute, but it yeah. Bought a ticket. I ain't got a minute, but it yeah. With my money roll, it do not fold. I ain't got a minute, but it yeah.
What?
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler.
That is messed up.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dripping Balenciaga on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whisper in her ear shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissors, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love it and you know I got a spoiler. I just turn around, she spoiler. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure us. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put the play in motion. Ask me what's in my token. I gave you all the extra, that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, but I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the. He always bless me. Stuff in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water.
Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat to make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat to make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me, casual pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
Whoa, kitty.
Yeah. So many shows last year, man, mashed bare work, now they can't afford me. Young and rich, but their engine's big, so they won't insure me. The lady out there told me it's way too much, go for something smaller. I said, nah, it's a myth, I'm trying to make the estate know when I cut that corner. Get love on the streets, cause they doing me when I duppy a beat. Flick on the rhythm and put it to sleep, and I stay in my zone when I'm cooking the heat. Struggle for you, but it's not into me. Used to run for the bus, now I run to the P. Coming from nothing, it's lovely to see, so when man on the envy, it's cutting me deep. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas. Talking, can't step in up when I just spent your advance on my wardrobe. Getting grown on your phone trying to talk loads, but if it's road best. Riding my wave, get lost in my thoughts though. Kinda mad back then I just saw notes, now my accountant sending my sort code. Broke up fresh off the lot, no test drive, dodging the X5, making the peps fly. True say you gotta get bread, so I told him tech time and get your head right. He said, bro, I'm just trying to get by, still on the ends, you're living your best life. Only right that I give him a check, can't see if I'm stressed or end up a UFO came from Mars with a spaceship. All these in a whip, man. Never in my life, but I'll no doubt if it pops off. And set man do then the show gets locked off. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas.
Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these.
Chopper doing circles, it's a bird. Take him to the potty, he's a nerd. I ain't seen hit corners in them burbs. Done politicking with the competition, what's the word? Put that on my mama, 8 in the process. Trying to tippy-toe through the progress. Tongue-tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check? Wasn't nobody round, I was independent. In a 97 bomb with the windows tinted. Heard a bomb got a in the party. Who the in the party? Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. I was seeing double in the projects, mad at myself, learning to put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to Popeyes. And wanna play both sides, just don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a they became woo them guys. 2 of them guys. In Paris, I'm France. I thought that I told you I need the advance. Put down your IG and look through my lens. A million to grandma, who did I offend? The girl of your dreams to me is a fan. I netted 10 million and did a little dance. I'm in the world. My Uncle G told me that I had a chance, so then I popped out and did it again, and did it again, and did it again. I cannot respect them, where did he begin? Advice from the council, let nobody in. Been swearing through rumors, avoiding the trends, and I'm ducking the loony that come with the shows. I'm grateful to man, he opened up doors. They tour bus to come and compose. I reach to the stars on my tippy toes. This greatest success where most fold. I tell you my past, that don't get old. But how could you ask? Like I don't be writing my raps. The critics got everyone tapped. You gotta relax. The city where nobody sleeps. Just tap in and that's where I'm at.
On your top 5 tonight. On your what's the name tonight.
Everybody, I am so sorry about the wait. I know I'm on live right now, and I hope you guys are really watching. I really don't have a camera, but I do hope you guys are enjoying my live. I was kind of listening to Pop John, so you guys want to share. Thank you for watching and tuning in.
Don't you address me unless it's 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activist. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a prophet. I answer to Metatron, Nick Gabrielle. Looking for a better me. I am a legacy. I come from the 70s. The Al Green offspring. To the melody. The big shot. Wrist on cryotherapy. Soon as I press that button, better get right like the emblem's coming. Us two when I like he ain't been through nothing. Day free. Got at least 1 B in the oven. I'm tripping. I'm jigging. My mental is amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasions, brother. Rich mama know I made it, brother. Go figure. Never. Brother, face it, brother, gracious, brother. New flows come and be patient, brother. Show my shit, take you out of class. I can multitask like Megan, brother. 2021 ain't taking no prisoner. Last year, y'all up all the listener. Who went platinum? I call that a visitor. Who the backing them? All been falsified. The facts mean this is a vaccine and the game need me to survive. The Elohim, the rebirth. Before you get to the Father, you gotta holler at me first.
Gotta generate these rookies.
That album,
See the
that single,
rate
burn that
here.
hard drive. Ain't nobody safe when I come up and everybody that's outside. Yeah, Kanye changed his life, but me, I'm still an old school Gemini. Let me jump in this. 2 phones, but I only bring 1 in this. 1 daughter, but they all my sons in this. No, getting done in this. I'm scary, I got a in this. On top 5s. Stop playing, I'm that guy. Number 2 DM in my. That's cool, that's why.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A little something saying. Don't feel no way.
For the Lakers, yes, right here.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
If you're getting mad, you're supposed to. I'm gonna get this bag, then I don't know you.
I got something to explain.
I gotta do something beforehand, though.
What you want to? Looking in the mirror, but I can't tell what you go through. Yeah. Girl, I got that whistle on me, let me coach you. Baby, it's a flag on the play, let me hold you. Yeah. Let me demonstrate, baby girl, let me show you. Yeah. That one PlayStation, girl, you know.
There we go. We about to get it on that 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Welcome up, DH.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Now Golden State's starting 5. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for the Lakers, Davis is out there with Anthony. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Westbrook in a point guard. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
On the inbound, and Wiggins throws it down.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Westbrook kicks to James. Launches a three. Warriors with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Klay Thompson.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Andrew Wiggins solid when he goes at the rim. Can slice through a defense, adjust to get that shot off from any angle.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And for Wiggins, you want him to attack more often.
Greg, when Andrew Wiggins is settling, the defense is winning. He knows how to draw fouls, and when you have an aggressive Andrew Wiggins, it's a good...
Your Laker girl.
Checked in for the Lakers. That one is off.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And
I usually never ever change the shots.
Foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away.
What?
Is there a cup in here that you would like me to use? Is it just for you or is it for both of us? So that way I know.
It's for both of us. I like my steals. I don't like fouls. Reason why?
I didn't know how much to give you. Would you like more?
From being in the penalty.
Curry against Anthony, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Anthony. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, Green. Goes back up. The layup missed.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
The three from Bradley. It's rebounded by Curry.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Thompson gets it to go.
The mid-range jumper is automatic for Klay Thompson.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Bradley. No good there. Good D by Thompson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the shot goes in.
We know about Stephen Curry's pregame dribbling ritual. He showed him off right there on that play.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now Thompson fires the three, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 5 now.
When the catch-and-shoot step is nearly automatic, all he needed was the ball.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Steve, we know Thompson missing, effectively 2 seasons. That can take a mental toll on a player for sure.
Kevin, 2 years is a long time in NBA years. Klay Thompson knows it won't be easy coming back. But everyone, I mean everyone, wants to see him return to his old form.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. He's coming off an excellent season. 1st in assists, 6th in rebounding. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. An absolute magician with the basketball. Now here's Wiggins following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. It's stolen by Bradley. Outside Westbrook. To halt the run, Howard trying to free himself up. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Horton Tucker's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's come in for Wiseman. And here is James. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 5th is Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Howard's shot is good.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
Warriors leading by 3. Now the pass to Westbrook. From beyond the arc. And Curry pulls it down.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. A nice shot by Howard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Knocked away. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Poole comes in for Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Stephen Curry. Howard with it. Now Payton defending. Howard can't hit. Warriors trail by 3. And here's Poole for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Horton Tucker, and it's Looney with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
They get a hand on it. Kuminga the pass to Payton. Here's Looney. Now here's Kuminga. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. They shoot again. Oh, that's blocked. Wiggins against Nunn. Here's Horton Tucker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
How about that strong? And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
Still trying to figure it out.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same. And just trying to get some traction offensively, boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Carmelo Anthony.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Golden State moving it around. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
From deep, LeBron gets the three-pointer to fall.
Catching the defense off balance. LeBron pulls up for the easy one.
Horton Tucker, the pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead as they end the first quarter on a 15-5 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything. But he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead.
And Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
4-2.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jordan Poole, Looney out there with Kuminga. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Peyton in at the point guard. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. My style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Deep 2 from Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. To the middle. And Anthony sends it back. Lets it fly. And they'll get another chance. Here's Monk. Here's Davis. Here's Anthony. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Bucket is good. Bulls got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for James. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Malik Monk. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Kuminga. And Curry subbed in for Payton. Lakers leading by 10. Bradley, that's for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Thompson outside over Bradley.
You got it. Come on.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Anthony with the bucket.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Pass to Nunn. Shoots over Poole. Kept alive. The kick out to Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Westbrook's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Poole. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Higgins is checked in. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Westbrook, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
It's Curry outside. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
Offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Anthony. Over Green. Anthony with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 12.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Anthony. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Kendrick Nunn.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bradley. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Howard. Kicks to Bradley. Three-pointer. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
This is where Avery Bradley's most effective, getting his points within the flow of the offense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Bradley. Shoots over Curry. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And so it looks like the Warriors will take possession here. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Five seconds left to play in the first half. Thompson with the bucket.
Clay trusting his mechanics. He knows he has this shot down pat.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Get your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this time.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. If you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Anthony is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's LeBron James. And it's Westbrook in a point. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
What a effort from Curry in the paint, not letting anything hold him back.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Golden State ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Thompson outside for the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Lakers leading by 9. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. 9 points for LeBron.
When he gets touches inside, LeBron is impossible to stop.
Cloak loose. It's stolen by Davis. James with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Pass to Davis. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Wiseman no good. Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Davis with the bucket.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
Inside, here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Wow, take care of the basketball. Something he did a great job of in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in for Thompson. Wiseman dishes to Curry. Westbrook against Green. Westbrook passes to Bradley. Here's James. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Warriors trail by 11. Curry wide open. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 15.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Monk's shot's good.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Green kicks to Poole. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Westbrook with the block. James with it. Wiseman picks him up. Quick shot there, and it's off target. It's stolen by Bradley. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He's got 5.
Inside in traffic, Bradley doesn't care. Feels he can score now in any situation.
The shot's good from Wiseman.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Monk for 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Over Wiseman. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's 13 points for Anthony Davis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And some changes here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Horton Tucker comes in for Bradley. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Wiggins, and there's the drive. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Gary Payton.
Payton's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Golden State's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lakers leading by 5. Back to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Rising up with force. Once LeBron takes flight, just get out of his way.
There's the pass to Poole. Looney kicks to Payton. 1:05 left to play in the third. Pass to Wiggins. 4 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
Baseline J on the way. One for 3. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeBron's shot is off. Warriors trail by 3. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And Poole gets it to go.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And here is Los Angeles now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes to Horton Tucker. Lakers working the ball around now. They get the rebound. Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking him down.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Pass to Thompson. Down low. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Looney. And it's Payton in at the 1. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight was also
Jonathan Kuminga.
Bradley's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. Howard, no good on the free throw. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Looney kicks to Thompson. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game. Nunn finds James. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And it's good, 2 points. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
For 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1-3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Knocked loose. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
We've come to expect this from Curry. Just lighting it up right now.
Here's Anthony. And again, the Lakers no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
LeBron with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Out to the right wing.
What the?
LeBron against Thompson. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Count that bucket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Golden State.
To the inside, Curry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Lakers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Driving the lane. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. LeBron can't get it to go.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook comes in for Kendrick Nunn. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
All right, thank you, David. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
To the paint. Curry with it. Now Anthony defending. Going inside. Shoots over Curry. And again, the Lakers no good. Warriors leading by 7.
Get the ball back. Get the ball back.
Inside. Here's Davis. Here's Bradley. They get it again. And it's Davis finishing it off.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach.
And the Warriors keep hanging on to the ball. Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 1:55 left in the game. From deep LeBron. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And it's Green with the jam.
Love to see Draymond amped up in his game and deliver in these situations. That's why this guy is a champion.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And you want to take big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And capable of delivering when his name is called. Wiseman enjoys getting the chance to come through in the clutch.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Murray finds Green. Wiggins from outside. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
No way.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
I'm trying to get free throws.
So it's Thompson with it, bring it up for Golden State. 7-point difference. And it's Wiseman that...
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
There's a minute left and I need my 3-point liners, bro. I can't be doing this.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Really, why you getting
overcoming adversity on the injury front? Klay Thompson's one of the tougher players in this league, both mentally and physically.
Off the inbound, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. Lakers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
And clearly, we will not be able to see a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Klay Thompson.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And good that time.
Great touch from the mid-range. LeBron looks to shoot from there very often.
Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Here is Porter to the middle. Another shot. Thompson misses. The Lakers with the ball.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Take the ball.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Wants to get it to Iguodala and does.
Don't throw out the clock.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them.
Lakers
this building
lost.
was dead silent by the time GA this
on the
one
first game
out.
too.
That's what you
no
want to do.
lie.
Take the
Why is
crowd
this
out of it by
real?
crunch time.
Because
Don't
in
give them any
2022,
chance
what
to
happened
lift
in
their
the real
team up
game,
at
guys?
the finish.
And we've got David
They
Aldridge standing by on our sideline with
their
the player of the
first
game.
two
David, it's all
games.
yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
Points, too, just like this.
I don't know, just aggressive.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
off the boat, got my luggage, but the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. Me to make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought about a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it